Hey everybody, how's it going today? I got a quick video here. I haven't done this in a while where I take sold prices and do a snapshot of what's been going on in the past couple months for Pokemon booster box prices. So let's start with Sun and Moon. So here's what they are for Sun and Moon, okay? You got Sun and Moon base. These are sold prices off of eBay, and they're approximate. You might find them a little bit cheaper, a little bit more money. So Sun and Moon is $290 for the base. Guardians Rising have been selling for $350 to $450. There's a pretty big swing on that, so I put a range there. Burning Shadows was $420. Crimson Invasion is $240. Ultra Prism, there was a big range on that one, $650 to $900 for Ultra Prism. And then Forbidden Light was $450. Celestial Storm was $800. I wish I would have bought more of that. I bought a lot of Ultra Prism, but I didn't buy as much of Celestial Storm. Lost Thunders $550. Team Up, I wish I would have bought more Team Up. Once in a while you can get a pretty good price on Team Up, but generally it's right around $2,000. And because it's so expensive, there could be a huge range on that. Unbroken Bonds, which I'm surprised Unbroken Bonds hasn't gone up more, is $660. And then Unified Minds, that had a pretty big range of $600 to $750. And Cosmic Eclipse, which I wish I would have bought more of, was $1,100. I wish I would have bought more than that. That keeps going up. So that's for that. And I might as well do Sword and Shield before I get to X and Y and Black and White. So Sword and Shield. Probably because of the economy and maybe how much they produced, a lot of these booster box prices have not gone up too much. So Sword and Shield base is about $225. Rebel is $200. Darkness is $150. Vivid Voltage is $120, which that has really not gone up and came down from when I remember buying when it first came out. I remember paying like $220 a box. Now you can get it cheaper than when it first came out. Vivid Voltage. Battle Styles is $110. Chilling Reign about $170. Evolving Skies is always doing well. Evolving Skies is $450. Fusion Strike is $150. Brilliant Stars is $160. Astral Radiance is $130, just like Lost Origin and Silver Tempest. So really the shining star has always been Evolving Skies out of this set. But this set's really, since it's not that, it's still relatively new to everything else. It's really hard to tell what's going to shoot up. Things can change pretty quickly because these prices have not gone, they've not even doubled. Most of them haven't even doubled because usually we're paying like $95 to $100 to $105 a box. So that would put a double at like $180, $190, $200. As you can see, most of them haven't even reached that. So let's move on to, let's go X and Y next. I'm going to do X and Y, I'm going to do Black and White, and that's it. So here's X and Y. So X and Y base is $1,100. That's the sell price on eBay approximately. Flashfire is $2,800. Flashfire went up and it sort of hit a wall. It hasn't really gone up too much. It's been hanging around that 3,000 level. Furious Fists have gone up. It's $1,200. It keeps rising. Phantom Force is $2,000. That keeps rising. Primal Clash $600. Roaring Skies $600. Ancient Origins, it's been hovering around 1,000. So I put down 970 because it was like above and below that a little bit. So it's really what I thought was like about 970. which is not much different than 1,000. I'm surprised it has not gone up more. And then breakthrough and break point, roughly similar. I bought more of break point than I did of the breakthrough. They're basically the same, around 600. Fates Collides 500, Steam Siege is 400, and Evolutions is 800. Now, I'll talk a little bit about Steam Siege. That has gotten a lot of, like, you know, since it came out, it was like a crap set. But still, you could have picked that box up of Steam Siege for 100, and it's gone up 4 times that, being at $400 a box. Even though people complain about it, it's still risen in value a lot. Now, Evolutions, the reason why I got some stars there is because Evolutions is the most counterfeited with Chinese knockoff set out there, so you'll be really careful when you buy that. And because Evolutions has that problem where it's been counterfeited so much, it's been hanging around the $1,000 level, a little bit less than that. But the reason why I put stars there is because you could get it really cheap, and you could pay $800 to $1,000 for the real deal. And the reason why there's such a fluctuation is because a lot of times you have to go into great detail to find out what is being sold is a fake or not. So that's why I put an asterisk there, because it's a problem one to figure out what the real sold price is. You know, I figured if you buy a real one, it's going to be about $1,000 bucks. But you could buy knockoffs that are cheap, that don't have they're fakes, for a lot less. So next comes black and white, and then I'll be done. So black and white base is about 1,800. I spit on that card there. Emerging Powers is 1,500. Noble Victories is 2,100. These are all sold eBay prices. Did I say Next Destiny? Anyway, Next Destiny is 3,100. Dark Explorers $5,000. I have to go back and look how much I paid for Dark Explorers for my box. I'm thinking it might be 1,500 that I paid for that. I'll have to go back and check. And anyway, it's selling for $5,000 a box now. I wish I would have bought more of that. Dragon Exalted is 3,700. I think I paid $1,000 for that. Boundaries Crossed 2,700. I think I paid for my Boundaries Crossed, Dragon Exalted, Dark Explorers, Next Destinies, and Noble Victories. They were all about $1,000 a box when I bought them, and you can see how much they've gone up. Plasma Storm is 5,500 to 7,000. There's a big price swing on that. Plasma Freeze 2,900. Plasma Blast 2,200. And Legendary Treasures, I think I paid 1,100 for mine. Around 1,000, 3,500 for those booster boxes that I bought. So if you want to know how much I paid on something, all you do is go look at my past videos and do a search on YouTube, maybe on my channel, and type in the box name, and it should pop up when I did a video of it. Because like I said, I'm gonna check to see what I paid for Dark Explorers when I'm done with this video. Because I'm curious what I paid for it, since, you know, that box is worth $5,000 right now. So anyway, that's my little quick video here for the end of January 2024 for the prices of the last 4, what do you want to call it, sets, you know, categories, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, what do they call it here on series? Black and White series, X and Y series, Sun and Moon series, Sword and Shield series, and I'm not done the Scarlet and Violet series because it's still too new. Anyway, give me a like, give me a subscribe.